Good morning, Turtle Club. It is just hitting 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means we are once again on the couch playing some Pokemon Sword from the Pokemon Sword Shield game series, and we are starting to do the breeding thing. And we've kind of glossed over this a little bit, and we are going to dedicate this stream to it because it's something that is a topic that needs to be kind of covered for some people. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be kind of running around, hatching some eggs, fighting some raids. We're still going to do some raids, so no worries there, guys. We're going to go ahead and connect to the internet to kind of get that going. But our goal is to raid a little bit, hopefully get a Ditto. We do have an Alcremie that we're going to try taking on again. A G-Max Alcremie. It's in our wishing star spot over there. But a few things to do with the egg thing. Number one, if you're going to be kind of doing multi-purpose egging, you need a few things. One, you need some eggs. Two, you really need a Pokemon that's going to help hatch said eggs. In our case, Colossal is the choice. We're going with the Colossal with Steam Engine. He works really good for this case. Steam Engine, it looks at all the stuff that it does, right? In combat, it does this. But one of its field abilities, which there are some things that do multi-purpose stuff, Steam Engine's one of them. You actually get to hatch eggs, and then like 50% of the time. We also have the Oval Charm, if I recall correctly. I'm going to double check that, and if not, we'll show everybody where we can get the Oval Charm at. So that's a big goose egg on the Oval Charm. So the first thing we're going to do before we really start grinding on this is we're going to go get our Oval Charm. So to get the Oval Charm in Pokemon Sword Shield, what you need to do is you need to go to Sir Chester, which is over here, and go to the Hotel Ionia. And the Hotel Ionia is the left-hand side of the hotel that we want to go to. These are both the Ionia Hotel, but we want to go to the one that has the nice little kind of symbol there. Into the door we go. We're going to take the elevator up because it's just what the elevator does. And we're going to talk to the director of Game Freak. There he is. Well, I could have sworn that's where we got it from. Is it maybe Morimoto we get it from? Oh, we get the catching charm from him. Okay, so we do have to fight Morimoto. Okay. Alright, this is going to be a bit of a fight, but not too bad. We have our Colossal with us. In our Eggy box, we have our other guys. So let's grab these people. They're going to come with us for one more time. We're going to also do Flagon Butterfree because we know this is a double battle, if I recall correctly. Hey, Lewis! Good morning again, man, or good evening to you, man. Not much. Doing some Pokemon this Thursday. And hey, Sally, good morning to you. All right, so we're going to work on breeding, and I know this is something again that we've kind of glossed over a little bit, but we're going to go a little bit more in depth. So if you're going to start doing breeding chains and IV breeding and all that, the first thing you want to do is make sure you got all the right gear. So once you've beat the game, talk to this dude here. This is Morimoto. You've been waiting for a strong trader to come find me. All right. So we're going to fight him, and we may not win. We may not win. Morimoto's not a easy trainer to fight. A few reasons for that. Number one, he's got the name of the company in his name. Clearly, Game Freak's Morimoto, not going to be an easy fight. Number two, and slightly more important than that, working on breeding the shiny Litwick. Ooh, Deviants are nice. Shiny. Oh, we forgot to heal our Pokemon. Oh. Okay, so don't be an idiot like me and just grab whatever Pokemon you got in the box. We do have a max potion, so this first turn is going to be used max potioning Butterfree. And the other thing is we know Earthquake on our Flygon, and it won't hurt Butterfree, so we're going to throw off the Earthquake here. Yeah, technically a Trapinch on the shiny. But yeah, so Butterfree's thrilled to bits. Yay, Flygon, Earthquake all these guys. Make them go away, maybe. So it didn't do a whole lot of damage. We're taking some damage from Morimoto's dudes. Paralyzed, ugh. And a Shadow Ball to boot. Shadow Ball's going to hurt a little. So these are very reminiscent of the Battle Tower fights, if you remember how fun those were for us. Newsflash, they really weren't. We're going to Dynamax. We're going to get some Airstream going on. We're going to hit the fighting Pokemon. We're going to Earthquake. This should do really good for us. But most of Morimoto's Pokemons have great IV stats. They have great moves, which are two of the things that make him such a difficult fight. He's also quite well leveled. I mean, he's got his Pokemon in the 60s. Oh. Detect won't stop Butterfree from doing what it's doing. So I took out the Corsola. Now, Grapple Locked will take some damage, but he will prevent some of it. Oh, or I could just be paralyzed. That works too. And here's a Dragapult. Ooh, that's a mean one to fight. We're still going to max Airstream the Grapple Locked and hope for not for Para. We are going to Draco Meteor the Dragapult and hopefully take it out too. Probably not. We're going to get KO'd by Dragon Darts first. Oh, we got the cheap Focus Sash. Good morning, Mr. Rain. Hey, how's it going, man? Draco Meteor. All right, Dragapult down. Awesome, awesome. I don't think Flygon's going to hang on next time he gets smacked though, so that's unfortunate. I would like to get at least one max Airstream off, but you never know. Alright, we got one off, so we're going to get it. That's okay, Lewis. No worries, man. Have a good night. And best of luck with the Shiny Hunt and Trapinch. That's a Colossal. I think we're okay with an Earthquake from... Yeah, we're okay with an Earthquake from Butterfree, or alongside Butterfree. I think we're going to hope the max Airstream boosts our speed enough to where I can get a max Flutterby off on Stonjourner, because I'm pretty sure this Earthquake's going to take out the Colossal. And see, that's what max Airstream's good for, is you get that little bonus. Now, Colossal, oh, so close. Alright, that's okay. We're alright. No, we're not. Okay. That took it out there. Magoomin! Welcome back, Magoomin. Again, we're doing this so we can get the Oval Charm. We thought we had it, and we were wrong. Alright, so we're up to basically 2 Pokemon right now. I think we don't have the... Oh, Pangoro is a little down too. Okay. I think we go Pangoro... No, I think we go Lapras Shiinotic here. I think that's our best bet for what we're fighting. Man, we just came in here without healing our Pokemon at all like an idiot. Alright, so, and we no longer have Surf on Lapras, so that's kind of a rough thing. I think we can Waterfall the Colossal, and then Giga Drain the Stonjourner. I'm so glad we Waterfalled the Colossal. I was like, I don't need to use that, but come to find out I did, so... Oh, Shinonic got just wrecked. Oh, this is going so all the way down all the hills. That Colossal's just tanky. Tanky Colossal. Alright, so we're going to bring out Pangoro. And hopefully he's going to do some good stuff with this. Oh, Maguman, you know, if I had a 6 IV Mimikyu and I had an Eternatus that I didn't think was semi-garbage, that would be definitely the way I'd go about it. Right now, though, I think we're just going to go with Close Combat on the Colossal and Waterfall on the Stonjourner and hope for the best. Take out the Colossal so it no longer gets the attack power bonus because it's gone from the Stonjourner. We're doing this so we can start getting 6 IV Pokemon, so we can start breeding for them. Alright, Lapras leveled up, almost to level 70. Stealth Rock. Oh. Why do you be so mean, Stonjourner? Why? What happened to you as a little tiny Pokemon? Snorlax are good against with Pangoro here. And this is his final Pokemon, so he's about to... If you notice, we're in a stadium. Somehow this cop had a stadium in his pocket, and we're on a power spot somehow. I think we're actually in the Sirchester Stadium. We're going to Thunder... No. We're going to Waterfall for Stab. And we're going to Close Combat, because that's how we roll on this guy. Here comes the Dynamax. This is before they had the Gigamax Snorlax in the game. I really wish that Morimoto would use a Giga, but oh well. Yeah, Snorlax is down. Alright. It was really touch and go there for a second, but we managed to pull it out, so we're good. So now we have the Oval Charm. So the Oval Charm is important. Increase the chance of Pokemon eggs being found at the nursery. That's what it was. So that's going to let us get more eggs faster. So now we're going to be able to keep producing eggs and keep hatching eggs. So we can keep producing eggs and keep hatching eggs. And as we go about our business here, we will get some more information on that. The last thing we need, and we may not have it. Oh my goodness. Let's sort this by name. Oh, we don't. We don't have a Destiny Knot. Now I gotta figure out where I get the Destiny Knot in this game. There's gotta be one somewhere. Come on, Google, don't fail us now. Oh, it's actually 10 battle points from Hammerlock. How unfortunate for us. We might have 10 BP because we did, you know, fight and do battle and beat Leon. That's got to be worth a couple battle points. Go to Hammerlock, take the taxi there. two things while we're here. Number one, talk to the battle person because that's what we're here for. We've got 23 battle points. Yay! So Destiny Knot. It's another one of those things in this game that does two things. First thing it does is, as it says right on the package there, guys, if the holder becomes infatuated, the opposing Pokemon will be too. Neat. The most important thing about the Destiny Knot, though, isn't that it does that, though. It's that when you breed with the Pokemon holding the Destiny Knot, it guarantees pickup. Pretty rare, though. Yeah, I think I got like 3 of them on my other save file, and it was all done through just random pickup. So now we have all of that. And getting the battle points for that's not that horrible. I mean, honestly, there's a couple of game codes out right now that you can get 20 battle points for. So it could have been far worse, is all I'm saying, I guess. Why am I getting a battery alert message? It's looking like I know one of the things that when tax season's over that I'll have to be doing, guys, is getting my phone taken care of. Alright. Yes, we want the egg. That's what we're doing today, is getting eggs. In the box for this egg. Alright, we're going to take a Pokemon back. We're going to take the male, because I usually just use the male with the Destiny Knot. Add to box is fine, because we should be able to give a double the Destiny Knot from the box. Alright, so first things first, we're going to go to items, we're going to tell it to give. We're going to, once again, sort this by name. Destiny Knot, here you go, double. Now it's important to note that when you use the Destiny Knot, remember we have 2 doubles that have 4 very good, decent, but more importantly, the 4 is the best stats. Destiny Knot means that between the 2 parents in the pairing, 5 of the stats from each parent will be inherited over, which is really good. Once you get to the point where you get the stats that you want, then you can start worrying about the natures with an Everstone. So yeah, now we got the double. Let's go ahead and get off the items. Let's change this to just grab and drop. Butterfree, Flagon, Pangoro. And we don't even know what's in these eggs. We know one of them, maybe 2 of them is a double egg. These eggs have been grabbed from other episodes though. So now we now have our actual hatch set up, which is simply the Colossal and the eggs. And we're going to go ahead and leave the Pokemon. Alright, we've done enough kind of quote-unquote boring stuff for a second. Let's go ahead over here. Now let's go ahead and try to take on this Alcremie, because I know we've been kind of waiting for that for a little bit. Oh, it reset. How? What? Wishing Star pieces aren't supposed to reset. Oh, it wasn't. Wait, it was a Wishing Star piece. What happened? I know I didn't fight it. Alright, we'll invite others here. You got a shiny Mewtwo. Well, congrats, Justin. Shiny Mewtwo's are... which game did you get it from? That's kind of the follow-up question for the shiny Mewtwo. Because there's a few that you can get it from at the moment. Yeah, the wild area does reset every day, but when you use a Wishing Star piece, it's supposed to not reset. Let's Go Pikachu. Oh, awesome. So, Let's Go Pikachu, the shiny charm actually works for shiny odds. So it's one of the better ones to go and try to get it for. It is still hard to get though. I'm currently trying to get one on leaf green, and that's really frustratingly difficult. It requires a lot of soft resets. Uh, Shiny Charm doesn't help, and it has base odds every time you go and try to fight it. Yeah, here we go with this Grass Dragon Flapple. You have all Gen 1 Pokemon in Gen 1. That's cool. In Pokebank. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now is I'm going through all my Gen 3 games and working on getting them over into Pokebank. It takes a bit, but it's fun to do. It's going to be really interesting though because um, when Pokemon Home comes out, supposedly it's supposed to be very robust on detecting people that have like hacked Pokemon. All right, I got Turtle Squad with us here. We're gonna use actually, how strong is this? 140. Yeah, we're just gonna start off with max flaring right here. And pardon me, guys, I'm gonna have to cough for a second. All right, I'm back. So here's the Colossal. The only thing I'm really not too keen on getting Pokemon from Gen 3 to Gen 4 to Gen 5 to Gen 6 is that gap with Diamond and Platinum. The game copy I have for that is on Diamond Platinum, not Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I need to go pick up a Heart Gold or Soul Silver cartridge and work on grinding it up to PokePal or Pal Park. That was good job, guys. We knocked the stuffing out of that guy. We're going to Dusk Ball this. I'm super excited to see what Pokemon Home is going to give us, because it's supposed to be more than just a storage app. It's supposed to be storage plus other things. Justin, we're doing hatching today. If you'll read the name of the title, time to start the breeding thing. So unfortunately, we're not going to be doing shiny hunting, sir. We're going to be doing egg hatching. Finally, a shiny Eevee. Good job, Baguman. Awesome. All right, so now that we've knocked that out, and we don't have to worry about that raid anymore. Kind of unfortunate that it reset itself on us. We do have another egg. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Into the box it's going to go. All right, so now we're going to start just working on trying to hatch. And this is the best way to do it, guys. Get a steam engine Pokemon. Full box of eggs, though. Yeah, we're kind of going to be in that same boat. While we're trying to hatch a 6 IV Pokemon through straight up. If I could do another live soon. Justin, we won't be doing another live stream until tomorrow morning. And we have things already planned for that one as well, but we will eventually do some shiny hunting. Don't worry about that. All right, so there's our Wooloo. And Wooloo, we have to be in the box to check the stats. So if we'll look here, and this is the unfortunate thing, right? We have 4 best stats on one, we have 4 best stats on the other. So this Wooloo is not going to be the one that we're hoping for. It's going to go here. And we're just going to be naming this the worst name forever, right? We all know what surprise means in this stream series. Surprise means that eventually these Wooloos, all of them will be surprise traded. Grab this other egg, grab there. And that's where we're at for breeding. We're trying to get a, stutter step, and we got another egg hatching. This could be another Wooloo. Now, Wooloos take a surprisingly short amount of time to hatch. It's because they are a lower tier Pokemon. So the more powerful-esque the Pokemon, the longer it takes to hatch. So this one's got 3 stats. Not horrible, but not what we're looking for. We're looking for 5 IVs. After we spent like 30,000 on Wishing Star pieces, we're now hatching. Oh, before we even got there. What would happen if you get a 6 IV Wooloo and it's shiny? Maguman, I would be extremely happy. Without the shiny charm? Oh, it's a random Ralts from one of the episodes from forever ago. All right. You got in. And we'll check its stats anyways, just to be fair. All right, so Ralts, here we go. That's rather funny. I'd be shocked. It would be cool. I have yet to get a shiny on this game yet. So if we got a shiny on this game, I'd be happy. And another Ralts. Must walk. Oh my goodness, Turtle Club. It's like every step closer, another Pokemon hatches. Another Ralts. Okay, well, we can definitely rule out the fact that everything else up from this point should be Wooloo eggs. I think. So let's go check these Ralts out just to be sure. 1 best stat, 2 best stats. Okay. In the surprise box with you, and they are, unfortunately, none of those are male. So they are not even able to become Gallades. Hello, Modney Macan. What's wrong? Why the no? Into the party with you. You get shinies in the Magikarp event. Yeah, 8% chance to get a shiny in the Magikarp event for Magikarp, which was really good odds. It was a square shiny or an ultra shiny, depending upon what you want to call them. And I got one on one of my save games, but I was trying to get on that save one, the same one. I was wanting to get a shiny Moxie. I'm okay with the shiny Intimidate, but I would prefer the other one. Can't check the stats of your shiny Eevee. You're still at the beginning. Oh, no worries, man. You got your shiny. You just wanted the shiny Eevee so you'd be able to go for it. So here's the big question, Megumi. What are you going to evolve it into? Oh, oh. Okay, well, that explains what happens when you say no. I was hitting B to try to get through the dialogue, but oh well. Didn't involve... That's interesting. Wooloo. So that's 3, so we're still not yet to 5. It's going to be a bit of an uphill climb to get to 5. But yeah, Eevee's not a bad looking Pokemon, but you know, you can get a perfect IV Eevee if you've got Let's Go Eevee. It's not shiny, because that one's shiny locked, but you know, if you're worried about IVs, you can get the perfect IV that way. All right. Sylveon for the second one. That's not bad. Sylveon's, you know, I'm actually pretty happy with the way Sylveon is. It's a nice special defensive Pokemon. And it's got some really good kind of tricky stuff it can do. Alright, so that's pretty good and decent. That's not exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for best. We want to hatch the very best. Sheep Pokey just because. No name for the Wooloo. No name for the Wooloo. Okay, Justin. Well, thanks for popping in. Appreciate you popping by, though. All right, here's the egg from there. You're not worried about IVs. You don't have Let's Go. Just wanted to know if it's good. Even if it were bad, you would still love it. Oh, yeah. Well, you eventually will get to that, though. All right, so let's see here. Now, we've done a little bit of hatching. We've done a little bit of... Oh, we got another hatch. We got another hatch. Wait a second. I forgot to buy a wishing star. Forgot to buy a wishing star. Makes doing a raid difficult without the wishing star. Alright, so that one's got 4 best stats. That one's got 4 best stats. So, see, we're getting some good rolls here. 4 best, 4 best. So we know we're starting to get some overlaps. We're still not to 5. As soon as we get one with 5, we'll take one of the 4s out and replace it with the 5. But first, we go over here to buy our wishing star pieces. And pick up another egg. Now, DB, I know you might know this. So there used to be a thing in Sun Moon apparently called breeding chains or egg swapping, where you would basically know after so many eggs, it's a guaranteed shiny. I don't know if that's still in Sword and Shield. Supposedly someone said it was there for the raids, using the same code kind of system. Oh, we got another. Woo! It's in a beast ball? Interesting. That would generally mean that I want to say the mother Pokemon was in a beast ball. Which means you caught the Eevee with the beast ball. Alright. Alright, that's another 4. See, we get these 4 IV Wooloos. So you can tell when we got the Destiny Knot going versus when we don't have the Destiny Knot. So these Wooloos here are most likely all before we got the Destiny Knot on the Wooloos. Because we'll have a lot better chance at having multiple stats as best with the Destiny Knot as opposed to without it. Alright. We'll save. Interesting. Oh, no idea that breeding chaining existed. Okay. Yeah, I was reading up on it because a buddy of mine was telling me about it. And so apparently in Sun Moon, if you take a real fast Pokemon and save your game, go to the daycare center, and like a fast breeding, a fast hatching Pokemon. And then you hatch like 40 eggs, and let's say your 13th egg was a shiny. If you reload your save game and go back to the daycare, your 13th Pokemon again will be shiny. So what you do is you breed 12 eggs and then switch your breeding pairs out for what you want to be shiny, and then you get your shiny Pokemon that way. But yeah, that was something that apparently was discovered with the way the RNG works on breeding. Apparently, when you save your game at that point, some of the things that happen during the save game is the random number generator for when you get your next shinies apparently happens as well. Which I thought was kind of odd that they would do it that way. But apparently it takes a lot of overhead to make the shiny calculation every single time. So they just run it once during the save game and kind of hide it. I brought my Colossal in here. Okay. Well, there is a chance that this thing's going to be fluffy, so we're going to set it on fire and watch it burn. Hey, warrior! Welcome back to the channel. We're hatching eggs and occasionally doing some raids. Oh, I kind of hope this thing's fluffy just because it would be fun to set it on fire. Cotton guard, it's a little annoying. I am doing good, warrior. Thank you for asking. Yourself, are you doing as well? Max Flare. Well, I don't know if Fluffy would have triggered for that or not. Oh well. And of course it knows Max Knuckle, and it's going to attack the doggo. Glad to hear it, warrior. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Flare again. And I don't believe we have a chance of getting multiple IVs off of this. But I'm still going to throw a Pokeball just the same, just in case. Because if this somehow comes out with like 5 IVs, I would be shocked, number one. Number two, it would be a lot easier and faster since we're trying to just hatch the IVs. And they catch really easily in a Pokeball. Isn't that amazing? It's basically like, well, Double, if you want to come home with us, you can. No nickname for the Double. It goes right to the party. Double knows how to party. Oh, that's good. Look at that. He was a 3-star, but he still come up with 4 IVs, so that's a good spread. Alright, so back to hatching for a bit and see what we can get out of these eggs. We're making Poke Helmets, guys. We're opening up these eggs and seeing what's inside of them. Yes, we'll take the egg. That's what we're doing, is we're taking eggs. Take good care of it, raise it well. We'll raise it as well as we can. Double into the Wooloo. Absolutely nothing like cracking a few eggs in the morning, Getting some bacon, maybe some sausage, a couple squares of toast. And if we do it right, we'll get one really nice blanket out of the mix too. I just knew this thing was about to lay another egg. Warrior, we are trying to hatch a dub wool into a 6 IV Wooloo. Wooloo is one of those Pokemon that with its fluffy ability, I guess I should check its ability too, right? We have double fluffy, so I would expect that these all should be coming out fluffy. Yeah, these are all coming out. Oh, well, hello. You're odd. One little Wooloo with the runaway. How'd that happen? You must be from forever ago or something. But Wooloo's one of those Pokemon with the fluffy ability that I'm really wanting to test the defensive capabilities out in competitive. And so I'm hatching a Wooloo with 6 IV spread, 5 IV with the, I want to say special attack stat, not being a good IV, that's fine too. So that's another 4 spread. All right. We do have a strong chance to get 5 IVs. It's just, it's not easy. Oh, we got another one. Bam. And if it happens to pop out as a shiny, we're okay with that. I mean, if we popped out a shiny Wooloo, we would probably just bottle cap it and be fine with it. That's still 4. All right, so we're starting to get there a little bit. Hello, daycare lady. Hello. We will call the daycare breeder Chloe's cousin because we all know who Chloe the breeder is. Chloe the breeder is a really good way to get some money early in the game. Have I completed the Pokédex then? Yes, we completed the Pokédex on our other save file. That was completed a couple weeks ago, actually. On this game, we are not completed on the Pokédex, but that is, on this particular game, not so much the purpose or the intent or the goal. Alright, Wooloo. And the reason why we're checking these every time that we hatch one Turtle Club is because if we do get a 5 IV Wooloo, we want to swap out the father for the 5 IV. We want to swap out the pairing for the 5 IV wherever it fits. Now, ideally, we would have had a Ditto. Oh, 17th Warrior. It's definitely doable. The easiest way I can tell you to first kind of start doing a lot of your Pokédex is to simply just do surprise trades. It's really easy, takes very little time, takes very little brain power. And that's the easiest way to start kind of getting a real good jump on it. Do about, I don't know, 200 surprise trades, and you should fill out a good portion of the Pokédex. Oh, that's 3 IVs. Which is still possible with what we got going on, but it's unfortunate. All right. Well, you go up there. I mean, technically, 3 IVs can happen. It's the teeniest, tiniest. At the minute, you only have 149 caught. That does make it a little bit more uphill, but I assure you, you can get it. You can get it. It just takes a bit of time. And as somebody who is usually pressed for time a lot of the time, if I'm able to get the shiny charm, I do think that a lot of other people should be able to get it as well with only minimal hassle. I had some awesome support from the Turtle Club. We were missing a few Pokemon, and they definitely helped clear that out for us. All right, Chloe's cousin, give us the egg. All right, reminds me of your destroyed save file where you had around. Oh, Maguman, yeah, that was close. Warrior, type null requires a happiness evolution. So what you want to do with that is you want to, the fastest way to do it is to simply stuff it full of Dynamax candy. And then after feeding it all the Dynamax candy in the world, the next thing you want to do is give it as many tomato berries as you can, or something similar to tomato berry, because there are a class of berry. So you go by type, and you look for the tomato, if I have one. Okay, so like, here we go. So we have Pomeg, Kelpsy, Qualot, Hondu, the Greppa, and the tomato. So choose which one you don't mind sacrificing the stats for, especially if you're going to use type null. You can use like the Kelpsy berry or the Hondu berry, depending on if you're wanting special attack or physical attack, and that will get its happiness up really, really fast. And then afterwards, just feed it a rare candy, and it should be really easy. All right, Wooloo, where are you at? You're at 3 of the best. But yeah, type null is one of the more unfortunate evolutions, in my opinion, to go into Savali, to level it up and have to do the happiness. In this game, especially, happiness is this game throws so much at you. It's got so much quality of life stuff going for it. Like, case in point, this Colossal, I had it in my box as like a level 20 something Carkol. I fed it all of the XL candies I had. It became a level 95 Colossal. Maguman, no, actually, there's 2 different shinies now. There's regular shiny and ultra shiny. And regular shiny is in ultra shiny. It's kind of interesting. You have your 1 out of 65,000 and some change odds to get a shiny, and then once the game determines that you're getting a shiny, it's then 1 out of 16 odds that it will be an ultra shiny. So it's just a rarer form of shiny. I think Nintendo knew that this game was going to be really, really non-stingy with the shinies, and so they made it a way to kind of rein it back in. Of course, that does mean that the rarest Pokemon in the game at the moment for Pokemon Sword Shield is an authentic Ultra Shiny Sinistea, because it's already a 1% chance to get it to even appear, and then it's a 1 out of 6,000 or 65,000 and some change chance for it to be shiny, and then it's a 1 out of 16 chance for it to be ultra shiny. And then on top of all that, the authentic odds I think is like 1 out of 255 or something silly like that. Alright, so here we go. It's been 10 minutes of hatching. Let's see what we got here. We have us a digger bee. Okay, digger bee, that's fine. We'll grab Lapras. Yeah, it's definitely odd, Maguman. But it is kind of cool. Yeah, anything that you give, any item that you use on a Pokemon Warrior will help its happiness go up. And so Dynamax candy is so easy to get. Throwing a whole entire just pile of Dynamax candy at a Pokemon is just a real good way, real easy way to get a lot of happiness. Corrupted.ex. Interesting. And this is just a 4-star, so we'll just jump right in here now. Helps if I actually say yes. Sometimes I'll go to look at my phone and read chat, and I'll just kind of get halfway just through a message like that. Wow, it's a 4,095 out of 4,096 chance to get a square shiny in wild battles. So, wild battle square shiny is more common, and okay, that's interesting. Ice Beam, Diggersby. That's really interesting. So if that's the case, DB Master, so what you're saying is that it's a 1 out of 4,096 chance out of getting a Star Shiny through a wild battle? If I'm reading that right? So that would mean that the Star Shiny Sinistea Authentic is the more rare, actually. Because you can't breed a Authentic Sinistea. Or Poltegeist, whatever you want to call it. That's interesting. Somebody else is able to Dynamax now. It's a legendary doggo, or no, it's a Wellord, or a Whelmer. It's a Whelmer, that's funny. I'm kind of disappointed with Wellords. They should be like the biggest Pokemon in the game, and they're not. Which is unfortunate, but you know, I was looking forward to it being ginormous. It's one of the things when I first played Pokemon Coliseum 2, seeing the just gargantuan Wailord in that game was just amazing. Or it might have been Coliseum, I'm trying to remember which. I don't think it was in Coliseum, or in Yeah, I don't think it was in Stadium 2. It was just in Coliseum. Should Wellord had a G-Max? Ooh. You know, that's a good question. I I personally, my thoughts, TV, is we should have a quote unquote pure G-Max for each of the 18 types. And I kind of would like to have that. Like, you know, because if you look at a lot of the G-Max Pokemon, all but like two, I think, all but two of them are comboed. That's the thing about Wellord, though, is it's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like planet shaking almost. All right, well, we got about 4 minutes left on this hatch stream, guys. We're gonna go pick up us an egg, and we're gonna do what I call dog running real quick. So, if you got two rubber bands or one rubber band, you can take a rubber band and you can make the right thumbstick go like this and the left thumbstick go like this, and you can stretch the rubber band to where it goes totally underneath your controller, and it will actually run you in a good circle. Um, and it basically will auto hatch an egg for you without you having to use your hands. But there are some controllers out there now and some actual Bluetooth adapters supposedly that'll help you automate part of the hatching process. All right, so that's still some best, but that's a no good attack. Just a few more eggs to go. Let's see if we can't hatch a couple more before the stream ends. Fingers crossed. Be great if we ended with a shiny somehow. Okay. Oh. That's cool, Magumin. Yeah, I looked at the Switch Lite, and when Digrat got herself a Switch, we were thinking about the Switch Lite, but we just like playing on the TV too much, number one. Number two, we like the idea that the Switch is not just one component. We are we are the kind of family that our luck is that if we buy something that is just one thing, it eventually will break on us, and then we will be out the whole thing. Um, Whereas with the Switch, you know, if you wind up having a problem with the Joy-Cons, then you can actually just go ahead and switch out the Joy-Cons. Oh, shiny object. And that's completely your opinion, and you are more than entitled to it, Nagumin. I, uh, I just, I'm almost 40. My eyesight's not what it used to be, and the ability to just kick back on the couch, sprawl out, Pro controller in hand with the lights dimmed down, and have this wonderful TV still pumping out the picture works for me. But I do know plenty of people that like to play on handheld. I know one guy that's all he does. Also does not own a television though, so take that for what you will. Well, let's man, it's 9:30 and I unfortunately have to get going on an errand after the stream today, guys. We're gonna squeeze out one more egg and then we're gonna call it. Ah, no. I didn't mean to hit the no button. Alright. Well, here's goes our last egg here. But Turtle Club, everybody who came in to watch today, thank you. Lurk Squad, I know you're out there. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for watching. Lewis Snowy Gaming, Sally and DB Master and Mr. Rain, thank you all. It's always great to see names that are becoming fixtures here at the channel. But we have some new faces that have been sticking around here. Magooman. We had Justin Gilbert pop in for a little bit earlier today. And we had a new one, Modney Macon, which just said no and then left. So I don't know what's up with that. And 17th Warrior popped in as well. Thank you guys here for coming in and sitting around here with me while we kind of stream. I often say it's you who make this a channel. Otherwise, I'm just a dude sitting on the couch playing a video game. So thank you all out there. Well, you know, we hatched a lot of eggs. I mean, in an hour's time, we did a couple of raids. We hatched 24 eggs. We got some 4 IV statted Pokemon. All in all, not a bad little run. But I do have to run, guys, and then I have to go to sleep. In 23 hours, we'll be back with another stream. It may not be Pokemon, though. And depending upon how my errands run today, who knows? We might have something really cool going on for tomorrow. But thank you all. Have a good night if you're about to go to sleep. Have a good day if you just got up. Have a good breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever you're about to do, Turtle Club. Have a good one. And thanks for watching. Take care, guys.